Now, one of the most important thing about investing is monitoring your investments and be able to essentially have risk management to make sure that you're profitable and make sure that your portfolio is well positioned based on your convictions, but your risk as well. And at SwissBorg, what is really nice is today we have put together a today page. Today page, you could have a watch list, for example. You can see your total wealth. You can see the percentage, what's happening. You can see what are the different deals that are currently have. There's market updates as well with great articles that enable you what's happening on the markets. And for this, there's a lot of different articles that enable you to really build, educate yourself and understand what are the great opportunities that are within the SwissBorg app. And I think so this is something that's truly, truly important, is always to invest in what you understand, but what you use as well and what you believe in. So this is something that's paramount with SwissBorg, and I think so in wealth management. To put a step even further than that, which is very nice, is that you could actually go as well into your portfolio, and that's the second tab, and you see all the different positions that you have. These different positions, essentially, you could really see what's happening. You could see as well, essentially, like in this example, I'll see my Bitcoin. I could see that what is my average purchase price. In this case, it's good. I've been doing great performance on this one. So maybe it could be a time I could sell it, right? That's something that's very important. What you could see as well, if you go on the top right screen, you could see as well your portfolio in a much better way than possible. You could see essentially what your portfolio has been doing, the deposit, the withdrawals, the fees that obviously has been taking as well. You could see as well the profit and loss, that the total profit loss, the unrealized, the realized, and as well the fees that you've been paying. And last but not least, you could see the allocation of your portfolio. And this is something that's very important. So you see, for example, here, I have a core portfolio of 3 different tokens that represent most of my holdings, which is Ethereum, SwissBorg token, and Bitcoin. I have more Borg token than this, but this is in this portfolio. So here we see, for example, I have roughly 2/3 of core portfolio, and I have 1/3 of satellites, which essentially tokens that most probably I'll be selling in the upcoming bull market. And what I have as well, I put a lot into, of course, into the different baskets, because I believe that's a good way to diversify my portfolio. So this is a bit where I believe it's very important. People should spend a lot of time on monitoring your portfolio. I know it looks like it could be a lot of time, spend maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes per day to do this, but this is the right way to build this. And I think so the last thing that is very important is to have alerts as well. Last thing, what you really want is, see, for example, I have done great things with Solana. The performance has been extremely well, almost 4x since the debut. But what you want is to make sure that you have different, essentially, price alerts that can enable you, say, let's say at 300, I'm gonna sell, at 300, I'm gonna sell, let's say, exchange to CHF, in this case, let's say 25%, okay? And whenever that hits that, I will make sure that I'll be selling 25% to take some profit. It's very important to take some profit time to time. So this is really the way how to build your wealth, right? You have to understand what's your risk profile, what are you able to afford to lose as well, which is very important. Crypto is extremely volatile. Number 3 is to build essentially a portfolio of your core string, what you love the most, which usually is assets that are maybe potentially less volatile, or just those that you strongly do believe. As I say, for me, it's Borg, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So essentially, Bitcoin is the father, Ethereum is the mother, and Borg for me is the baby, right? And then you have other different tokens that satellite that you probably start reshuffling and selling whenever you believe it's the right time to take some profits. And on this, you have to monitor this on, and it's very, very important to go through the multiple different steps. I hope this video has served you well, and looking forward to your comments right here. As always, my name is Cyrus Fuzel. I'm the proud founder and CEO of SwissBorg, always here to serve you. Be wealthy, be healthy, love our Borg, and equity. Take care, guys. Bye.